Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I'm shooting from the airport because I'm on a trip to Bangalore, India. In this video I'm going to show you my flights from Zürich to Bangalore with layover at London Heathrow Airport. What's more interesting is that I'm going to fly with the business class of British Airways, so let's see what it's like and whether it's worth taking for long flight trips. My journey to Bangalore had one transit stop in London. The flight to London from Zurich takes about 2 hours, not such a long flight. That's why the airplane is quite simple with almost identical seats for economy and business class. The only difference in seats is that in the business class you won't have a neighbor sitting just next to you, so there is always a vacant seat in the middle. Wearing masks is highly desirable, but is not compulsory for the business class, because there is at least some social distance. I was even lucky and I didn't have neighbors at all. I was sitting near the window and could enjoy nice landscapes. I saw Ellipse and the Atlantic Ocean. This flight was in the morning, so I had a breakfast on board. The economy class had only a snack and water, whereas the business class had a full meal. I had two options, an English or vegetarian breakfast. I chose an English one. It consisted of a sausage, an omelette, ham, champignons and a tomato. For the dessert I had a fruit salad, a croissant with butter and jam. For drinks I could take coffee, tea or juice. The food was tasty and it was just the right amount to feel full. The WC room is ordinary. I wouldn't say it has more space than usual. Probably the only thing that reminds you of a high level of class is the luxury word on the bottles of hand soap and a hand cream. Now I can clearly see usual English houses from the bird view. I could even see the Big Ben, the Windsor Castle and the London Eye, a big observation wheel. So it was the first time I saw London sights not from pictures or videos. It's so exciting! We don't have British visas, so we couldn't leave the transit zone at the airport and go sightseeing. But nonetheless there was plenty of things to do at the airport itself. London Heathrow Airport has several terminals. Our Terminal 5 was not very big, but it amazed me with the quantity of shops, brands represented, especially the quantity of luxury brands like Dior, Prada, Tiffany & Co. and so on. Duty free was also interesting to look at. There were English tea brands like Fortnum & Mason, Twinings and others. Here you can find English sweet things like Walker's biscuits, Cadbury chocolate. The prices are also quite good. Chocolate bar is worth $2 per 100 grams, so it's similar to Swiss chocolate prices in shops. Interestingly, that Toblerone prices are higher than we usually buy in Switzerland on discounts in Migros. We can sometimes buy 500 grams for $8, whereas here 600 grams is worth $13. Alcohol drinks prices look good, so I will show you some prices for reference, but I'm not sure whether it's a really bargain or not. I bought Walker's biscuits, Twinings tea and a magazine OK special collector's edition about the royal family. This gave me a special British vibe. I will enjoy reading the magazine in the airplane. Besides food and drinks, you can always find discounts for cosmetics and fragrances. The cosmetics brand's quantity impressed me a lot. Here you can spend the whole day going shopping. Here are some prices of perfume for reference. I would say there are not so many places to eat. There wasn't even McDonald's or Burger King, but there is Starbucks. I had small brunch at Pret, took a coffee and an almond croissant, and I paid $6 for it. Here you can also find sushi sets for lunch. One package price is about $6–12, or you can dine in several restaurants here. On the second floor there is a Gordon Ramsay restaurant. We had lunch in the pub The Crown Rivers. We ate a barbecue pizza together with fizzy drinks. It cost us $19. Well, let's return to the business class privileges. The business flight ticket gives you access to all British Airways partnered lounge areas. Even though there are some lounges at the airport to access which you can buy a ticket for $35–40, this one is specifically a British Airways lounge and it's not available for people without business class tickets or without their club membership. The lounge zone has a buffet, cocktail zone, Wi-Fi access and areas to work or rest, so it's quite a good option for layovers. After about 6 hours of layover, we had a final flight to Bangalore. This flight is much longer, about 10 hours. The airplane is much bigger as well. The economy class has 10 seats in one row. The business looks totally different. One seat represents something like a cell capsule where you feel totally private. You see your neighbors only if you or they stand up. Before the departure, while boarding is in progress, you are suggested a champagne or water. Each capsule has their own TV set with a headset. The library contains films, TV series, music and podcasts. You can also observe how you approach the destinations in real time on the map. Here are some small boxes where you can put some stuff. One box contains a multimedia device, sockets for charging. Your personal light. During the 10-hour flight, I'm going to have dinner and breakfast. Before the meal, we were suggested to drink something. I ordered a mocktail citrus burst with orange juice and Indian tonic water. They also treated me with nuts mix. For dinner, I'm going to have an avocado salad, cheese board, one of 3 options of the main dish, and tiramisu as a dessert. The options are lamb, chicken, or ricotta based. I chose lamb, and it's served with broccolini and sweet potato mussolini. It looks amazing and delicious as well. Meat is so gentle. By the way, you can also order wine or other drinks for your meal. I like that the serving is so pleasant and we have metal cutlery, so you feel like you are at a restaurant. By the way, the economy class food is also good. There were 2 options for dinner and breakfast. There was always something with meat or a vegetarian dish. The taste was excellent. The cutlery is wooden, not metal, but still looks quite nice. After dinner, there is time to sleep. Even though I don't want to go to bed yet, it's a good idea to lie and have a rest. At the beginning of the flight, I was given a bag with sleeping amenities. What does it contain? Earplugs, an ointment for relaxing pulse points, one-size socks, a sleeping mask. The mask was very helpful in falling asleep, a lip balm, a moisturizing cream, a dental kit, paper and a pen. Here is the whole swag at a glance. The WC area is the same as we had in the previous Mellow airplane. Nothing was added, the soap and hand cream are from the same brand, the white company London. Now I'll prepare the place for rest. The seat can change its position from sitting vertically to totally horizontally for sleeping, using these buttons. It's very convenient. As far as you can sleep in the capsule, you are given a pillow and a blanket. Let's unpack the sleeping kit. It consists of a blanket and a sheet. The compartment door can be closed, so you feel really private. There are about 5 hours left. I'll try to sleep a bit. I had several hours of sleep, even though I woke up often as well. It's really a good idea to have at least a small sleep in the horizontal position. I don't feel so tired and ready for a new day. The breakfast options were an English breakfast and a vegetarian one. I chose an English breakfast again. Additionally, yogurt with berries, pasta with coffee were served. The breakfast was marvelous. I'm recharged and ready for landing. Here we are, we arrived. We had passport control with e-visa, it's a special queue, so it was pretty fast. Here are some moments from the Indian airport arrival area. The next video will contain all information about our trip in Bangalore, India, with a lot of tips and suggestions. Don't miss it. Guys, it would be interesting to hear from you. What are your impressions about business class flights? Would you like to travel this way? And what aircraft do you like most for long flight trips? Leave your comments below. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the button like.